Good day, everyone. I'm Jezebel Lisania Domo, the BTFSM student of Sorsogon State University. Today, I will presenting food spoilage. Classification of this is perishable food, semi-perishable food, and non-perishable food. Food spoilage, it can be defined as disagreeable change in a food normally state. Such change can be detected by smell, taste, touch, and sight. These changes are due to the number of reasons: the air, oxygen, moisture, light, microbial growth, and temperature. When we say food spoilage is the maaaring factor kung bakit nasisira yung pagkain. It's because of the other sign of food spoilage. Food must be considered spoiled if it is contaminated with a pathogenic microorganism or various poisonous agents such as pesticide, heavy metal, and etc. that can cause to spoil the food, especially the food. Food spoilage characteristic is the unpleasant smell, unpleasant taste, unpleasant of the food. Then the food spoilage can be the reason of insect damage, wherein insect can be a carrier of the worm to the food that can cause a decay or damage the food. And then physical injury, the dehydration of vegetable. The example or physical injury is like the transportation of food can be the cause to have the food in a short period of life or to consume quickly. And the enzymatic degradation is the decomposition of virus food component after death of plant or animal. Because of the organism, madaling ma-discompose yung mga body ng animal, especially to the human. Madaling matunaw or mabulok yung katawan ng tao. It's because of the microorganism. Then microbial activity. These are the mold, bacteria, and yeast that can cause to have a short period of time that we can consume the food. Then these are the characteristics of the food spoilage. The unpleasant smell, unpleasant taste, color change, texture, and then moldy. Yun na nga, is because of the microorganism. Mas madaling masira yung mga pagkain at from the freshness to spoil. Example is the banana. Because of the insect that touch to the banana or kumapit, madadala yun ng microorganism na pwede madaling masira siya. At yung color, magiging dilaw. At yung taste niya, magiging asin. And then the texture can be softness. And also the mold niya is nilipis. Then these are the signs of food spoilage. Yun nga is the odor. One of this example is a rotten egg. Then because of the breakdown of the protein and also the slimness due to primarily to surface accumulation of microbial cell in the discoloration. And one of the example of this is the mold. Kapag kumapit siya doon sa bread is maiiba na yung kanyang color and also the smell. The main topic of our presenting is the classification of food spoilage. is the perishable food. Are those the fresh food that preserved in a proper method? Is, for example, the meat, fish, milk, vegetable, egg, and etc. This is the easily to spoil without the proper preservation, so that it need to have a proper storage to have a long period of to consume. One of the proper method is the refrigerator, wherein a cold temperature can be preserved the fresh food. The non-perishable food which do not spoil unless handled carelessly. Food such as canned good and dry food have a long shelf life and don't require refrigeration to keep them from spoiling. In short, it is the processed food, wherein there's another substance that nalinalagay ng mga company or mga nagpe-preserve ng pagkain para yung pagkain is magamit siya for a long period of time, and then may store siya in a long shelf life. But it need to have a proper storage. One of this method is store in a cool and dry place. Then the semi-perishable food, if these food are properly handled and stored, will remain unspoiled for a fairly long period of time. But as as what I needed to have a proper handling of food. For example, put it in a cool and dry place, and also create a good storage or handling, because this is like a perishable food wherein a fresh food like for example potato, apple, nuts, onion, and green flour. Potato, it, it can be passed to spoil if we don't store it in a proper place. Apple, yung mga microorganism madaling makakapit sa apple, so that the one things that we need is avoid to have a physical injury, or or the insect can be touch this food. These are the difference of perishable, non-perishable, and semi-perishable food. In perishable food, one word is required to refrigerate to have a long shelf life, but non-perishable food have a long shelf life and don't require refrigerator because it is a processed food. Then, semi-perishable food, it is the food that don't require immediate refrigeration but will need a quickly proper store or proper handling to avoid spoiling. That's all. Thank you. I hope you will learn a short information about my topic. By the way, I'm Jezebel Domo, the BTFSM student of Sorsogon State University.